Hello everyone, BSP here. Hope you're doing great today. Today what we're going to do is I've got a engine set up there with I think 8 hydrogen engines, 8 HO2 generators, and 3 big hydrogen tanks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make let me get down. I'm going to make a little ice miner here and pipe it into there. I've got a miner down here. Let me show you. Right down here at the hill. There it is. I made a miner off camera. It's already got 1,000,000 kilograms of ice in it, but the issue is it barely moves. It's only a third full and it's already got 1,000,000 in it. So I've got this thing, and what I do is I get on a slope and I let this down to I got it set where it stops at a certain point, and I get on a slight slope, let it down, and then put it in neutral, and it just works its way down. I can show you some of the trenches it makes right here. You see I start here and just let it run, and it just slowly runs down the hill and cuts a line into the hill. So you just lock it in place and let it roll, and doesn't get enough time to get a good run up to cause damage. But I've got a hydrogen engine and a O2H2 generator on each side behind all these blocks. Let's go to turn on auto and turn park off. You see we're barely moving. And that is a rough hill up there to get up that, so I don't know if there's another trench I made. I don't know if, let me turn this stuff off and get out of this. Recharge. Everything else is off. Leaving the lights on, it's got enough ice and everything in here not to worry about going dead. But I've got two options. I can either get my big flying ship and cut a hole level with the ground into the mountain and go directly under this one and run a pipe down to connect to it, or I can run a pipe to it. Or there's another thing I thought about doing. I can take the flying ship, go at an angle and cut this hill and make it drivable, kind of like resurfacing it, resurface it at a slight angle to where I can drive up it to make a road. I might do that. Run it on right click and just let it cut the material out of the way. Work out a good angle. And I had to figure out where I'd want to come up at. Probably over here or something. Just cut through the hill and everything. So we can try that today. Let me go ahead and set up this ice miner so it can be charging, because all these batteries are here and charged up to 2. What they're for is whenever I come by and I want to charge up a mining ship or something, I have enough battery on demand that I can charge up quick. That's why I've got this. And I also wanted to try out in the miner design I saw that he only uses one drill, but it uses 2 rotors, where it's, I can't draw with this thing. It's like you got a piston coming down, a rotor, an arm, a rotor down to another arm, and it's like a double pendulum, and it can cover a bigger area but it just does, it takes less drills, but it's good for bigger areas, and figured that'd be a neat design to try. So we'll try that. Pipe some into here, be another way to get, it'll be easy to move because it won't be that big. So let's get started on that. Let's see what we got in our inventory. Nothing right now. I need to fill up on hydrogen. Okay. Where are you? Can you move these? No, it doesn't seem like you can. Alright, so we're gonna need we're going to work from this way. We're going to connect to this. So we need 6. I'll bring you back whenever we have this over there, and then we can start building the drill. Be right back. Alright, I have decided, I looked over there, and this is a decent sized spot. It's only going to be a temporary setup to get ice, but it's a pretty good sized spot. And we can put ejectors on it to get rid of the stone. So I'm going to use this area right here. Make sure it doesn't hit that. It might be better for me to start right here, come out from that, so I can go out that way and not have a chance of hitting that. So that's what I'll do. Get rid of this. Let's see what we're gonna do. Going to 7, go that way, and go up. And then, let's see. What do you connect to? Let's do a support piece. Gonna do 5, put a junction here, so I can throw in a block and have it connect to that, so it has a support there. We'll do it where something can drive under here if it wants to. Alright, across. And here we go. Oop, didn't mean to do that. What I'll do is let's do then take this and take you out. Put a fair block in. 7. Go into that. And then we can come out of that into here. And what we're going to do is do some normal blocks and have support every now and then. Okay. So how are we going to do this? Fair junction. Put one right there so it has some support. Another one there. And we're going to do a piston. Need some steel plates. Okay. Piston. And we need a rotor. Might not be high enough. No, it's not high enough. Okay, I'll be right back when I get this the right height I need it. Alright, we got these. Let me turn the... Well, I got my volume down, not the game volume. But I got this all set up. I need to set this to... Let me lower this down to it's barely touching. Alright, we're touching now, so let me... It's going to take a while for it to even out. Is this one still moving? Barely. Let's get this one moving a little faster. Never done this before, so it's a learning experience. 1. We need it going at 0.5. And it's going to be it's a double pendulum design. I saw something like this online and it looked interesting, so I thought I'd try it out. What it's going to do is it's going to cover everything from, it's a slow kind of random pattern to cover everything, so just going to let it run, and it takes a lot less drills and a lot less material. I need to put some droppers on here somewhere, or ejectors to eject all the stone. But it'll take time for it to cover the entire area. But as you can see, it reaches all the way out here to the very edge of it, and to the very edge over there. As you can see, it's cutting a good circle. It's just random. It's kind of like throwing a how they do the art with the jug and the hole in it, and they spin it over the top of the canvas, and it does circle after circle after circle like that. That's what this is going to do. And it's so light and easy, you can just take it apart and put it somewhere else when you need to. I think it's a neat idea. It's not for anything fast, but if you want fast, you can waste more materials. I just wanted to try it out here and see how it worked, and it looks really neat. Let's see if I can't figure out these
Fuel critical.
Yes, I know. What is it called? A sorter? Conveyor sorter. And a ejector. That's gonna be under all blocks under the tubing, collector, pipe junction, heat vent, spotlight, store. Do I not have it unlocked yet? Basic assembler. Don't see it. There's interior walls. It's not in that stuff. Here we go. Might be in here. Connector. Do they not call them ejectors anymore? Might not be. Alright. And the interior plate. Get some hydrogen. Okay, what we're gonna do is no, I don't want it to drop on top of the arm. So the best bet probably is to do it right here. Dang it, why won't you go the right way? Guess I can just go over here and drop it over here. Then we need that. There we go. We got everything, and let me see. This should have a thing on it. It does. And we want to whitelist stone. Alright, and then we can fix this. And if we hit stone, it should start popping it out here, and maybe it'll roll down the hill. Might be too fast. Is it damaging these? No. And no damage. Yeah, I think I'm going to slow it down some and lower it some. I got on 2, 1, and 0.5. So we're gonna go 1 is the top, 2 is the middle, 3 is the bottom. So the top goes down to Let's do the bottom first. We'll set it at 1. Okay, and then set this one at 0.5. .5. And this one here we can keep it at a decent rate. Bottom one. This is, what is this one? This is number 1, so this is the very top. So it needs to be 0.25. Okay. And I can lower this a little bit. Okay. Because there's one little patch of rock in the middle of the ice. That's the only reason I'm having to put that ejector on there. Okay, can I go down a little lower? Let's see what it says on the charges now. Fully recharged in 5 days. Seems iffy to me if all of these are running. Are they running? They're not. Let's see. What did I miss? That's together, that's together. That's together, that's together. That's together. There. Right here. Why aren't... Oh, no wonder it's not working. No wonder it can't, because it's not connected. That was a goof on my part. Wasted a lot of ice. Alright. It's working really good. Just randomly covering the area, and once it gets flat and it's no longer digging, I'll lower it down a little more and we'll go from there. Yep, they're on now. You're on. You're on. You're on. All of them are on. So it said 5 days before. What's it say now? "19 minutes." Yeah, that's a lot better than 5 days. Once these are fully charged, I might put some more batteries and make this whole wall nothing but batteries. And have this as a recharge station. But yeah, we got some stuff done in between. I got 2 recyclers up. I need to get some of them over here. I need to get some of these refineries up. 3 more over here, and to put some. I need some gold to get some yield modules. And let's see how this thing's doing. Is it reached its limit? Looks like it has. And it made it through the iron vein. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try come down here, probably like one up, put a hinge down to angle at that angle, and then a rotor, and do a drill rig that spins on that plane right there, and get that out. But yeah, it looks like we're maxed out. A little bit of iron ore. Yeah, we got a good size hole here. I don't think my big ship will fit in here. What's this? Oh, this is to the... I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, cobalt. Never mind. Like had a worm in here or something. Well, alright. We got a decent amount done this episode. And I'll probably... I might do a little more in this episode, I'm not sure.
Energy low.
Oh, yes, I know. Because I keep my light on is what the problem is. But I'm probably going to make that ramp I was talking about. Figure out a good angle and send my ship down through the rock, get the right click mining, and cut at a good angle to make it down there to make a traversable ramp up here. Start way out there and cut at a good angle. But it's going to be hard to eyeball it. And I'll probably do that in a little bit. But yeah, this worked out good, and it's a neat concept if you're not in a rush or anything. Probably could up the speed back to normal or higher, but I just wanted to be safe. And it's making those batteries charge up a lot faster. 1 second, my throat's scratchy. Alright. But yeah, it's a neat little design. Works good, and it covers a really big area and a lot less intensive than having all drills. And it's neat to look at. Well, alright. I will see you next time, or in a little bit. Depends on what we end up doing. And take care. Goodbye.